Welcome to Phulwari Education. Lesson 13. Newspaper, a source of information. When you get up in the morning, what do you find on the table? It is a newspaper. The newspaper is read by everyone in a family. Nowadays, everybody is anxious to know more and more about the incidents happening around the world. In this way, newspaper is a major tool of information and knowledge that keeps everybody updated with the important news across the world. It is one of the most important sources of gaining information. At present, almost each and every section of society, rich or poor, businessmen, teachers, students, and even the working communities, from lower to higher groups browse through the newspaper every day. Newspaper reading doesn't mean that you have to sideline your essential duties and busy schedules most of the time in going through its pages. Since newspaper has several pages, it is rather difficult for any person to go through every printed article in the newspaper. Word meaning: anxious, worried. Incident, an event, happening. Even a complete day is not sufficient to read all the sections of the newspaper. If you glance through newspaper, you would easily come to know that the news brought out in the newspaper has been arranged in order. The front page of the newspaper consists of the prominent news of the previous day. These are the most current and essential news which everybody would like to know. Apart from this, some of the pages of the newspaper contain international news, business news, sports news, etc. Another important part of newspaper is the editorial page, where the editors of the newspaper and other renowned journalists express their views and concern on various issues. Readers' letters are also printed on this page. The entertainment page imparts relaxed reading about the radio and television programs, cinema and theatre. Comic strips and crossword puzzles are also part of it. There are very informative advertisements in newspapers. Some are government advertisements and some are of private companies or sponsored advertisements. At present, newspapers are attracting the majority of youth who are in search of employment. Most of the people read newspaper to grab the employment opportunities. It caters almost to the need of every section of society. Special supplements like education, property, motor, films, industry, science and technology. Commerce and business are attracting major communities these days. A newspaper, as a whole, is a big storehouse of information and knowledge. It is totally left to your choice of reading what you intend to read in it. Newspaper hawkers plays an important role in delivering the newspaper at our doors. They throw them through the slit of your door or fling it into your veranda early in the morning. Do you know how the office of a newspaper functions to bring out the newspaper? Word meaning: glance, to look briefly. Current, in general circulation. Renowned, famous. Caters, to provide, to give. Supplements, something extra that completes or makes an addition. Slit, a long narrow cut. Fling, to throw forcefully or violently. In a newspaper office, there is a newsroom where all the news from various agencies, reporters and correspondents is collected. To collect news, the reporters and correspondents are posted in various cities, towns and even in remote places. Messages are conveyed through telephones, teleprinters, fax, internet, etc. A newspaper also receives news from various news agencies such as Press Trust of India, PTI, United News of India, Uni, Reuters, London, Agence France Presse, AFP, Paris, etc. The teleprinters keep printing out the news received from different agencies just after they receive the news. The newspaper house is assisted by some professionals. These are recognized by their designations like Editor-in-Chief, Executive Editor, News Editor, Sub-Editor, etc. They contribute in a coordinated way to bring out the news to the common masses. The whole work is called proofreading and editing. The edited news finally goes to computers for composing. After the composition, news is ready for printing after passing through the whole process. At present, online electronic printing technology is also available. The newspaper of foreign countries are also printed in India through this system. The facilities of multicolor printing are provided by this technology. It has made newspaper full of life, attractive and user-friendly. Word meaning: correspondent, a reporter of a newspaper who communicates through letters, telephone and internet. Assisted, to help. Designation, position, post in an office or in an organization.
Like, share and subscribe.